Hi, we're Derek and Jonathan.
This week, we're exploring Martha's Vineyard, the famous island playground for celebrities and politicians off the coast of Massachusetts.
Okay, now I don't know who needs to hear this, but Martha's Vineyard has absolutely nothing to do with Martha Stewart.
We honestly can't believe how many people think that there's a connection there.
The island has been called Martha's Vineyard since the 17th century, long before Martha Stewart was teaching us all how to fold a napkin.
Now that that's out of the way.
Good morning. We're going to Martha's Vineyard today, which means we have to bring our RV on a ferry. So that's the plan. That's the 5:30 ferry taking off. You can kind of see it out there. This is ours, the 6:30 ferry, which means we were up at 3:30 this morning getting here. Are you ready to ferry?
I'm ready to ferry.
You can transport an RV to Martha's Vineyard with an advance reservation through the Steamship Authority. So we are gonna go there. I mean, honestly, when you get here this early, it looks pretty easy, right? Just gotta pull on in.
I hope.
We're the second vehicle on. I forgot to record it because it was exciting. Oh, they put you right in the front. Like there's one trailer here, and then once that leaves, we just drive right off. There's no backing in, there's no positioning. You just drive on. It's very easy.
That's very easy. If you're planning to bring your RV to Martha's Vineyard, keep in mind that the max length allowed is 55 feet when fully connected.
If you have anything longer, you'll just need to reach out and coordinate with the Steamship Authority beforehand. We parked our RV at the one and only RV park on the island, Martha's Vineyard Family Camper.
Our first stop on the island was the famous Head Lighthouse, one of the most iconic landmarks on the island.
From this overlook, we could see the colorful cliffs below.
The lighthouse is on the western side of the island, making it the perfect spot for sunset.
Next, we explored Edgartown, the island's most popular and bougie town. Edgartown has attracted its fair share of high-profile residents, including the Obamas and the Clintons. With its blend of historic charm and modern luxury, it's easy to see why.
Here you'll find the best examples of Cape Cod-style homes.
So these have some cultural...
Yeah, these are the whaling houses. So the people, like the whalers, would go out and kill their whales, and then their wives would wait here and then wave at them when they came back. And for something like the houses are weirdly angled towards the water so they could wave at their husbands when they came back.
All of these houses?
All the way down there, yeah.
Oh.
They're all whaling houses. Yes, Captain's Row, as it's called now, is a stretch of North Water Street in Edgartown where it's said that the homes were strategically built up on the hillside so that wives and whalers alike could see each other as the whalers returned from sea.
Whaling trips could last as long as 3 to 5 years, so these people took their reunions seriously.
This is also where the beautiful Edgartown Harbor Lighthouse can be found, one of the most photographed spots on the island.
This stretch of Martha's Vineyard between Edgartown and Oak Bluffs might look peaceful now, but it played a starring role in one of the most iconic thrillers of all time, Jaws.
In 1974, this coastline transformed into Amity Island, with its calm waters and quiet beaches, setting the stage for some of the movie's most intense moments.
The infamous shark attack scenes were filmed right here, on the very beaches you see now.
Even the small ferry crossings and harbors along this route were used to create the illusion of a tight-knit seaside town under siege.
If you've seen the movie, you've seen this place. It's as much a character in the story as the shark itself.
But Jaws isn't the only reason Martha's Vineyard is well known. In 1969, the infamous Kennedy incident occurred on the island of Chappaquiddick, which is a stone's throw away from Martha's Vineyard.
So of course, we had to check it out.
To get there, we put our truck on the tiniest ferry we've ever seen. In order to get to Chappaquiddick Island, you gotta take this ferry over there.
Just the two of you?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. And here's your return ticket.
Awesome. Thank you.
Have a good day.
The ferry ride to Chappaquiddick only takes about 2 minutes, but it feels like another world over there.
Once you're on the island, it's like Martha's Vineyard's quieter, more rugged cousin. The dirt roads, sprawling marshlands, and endless beaches make it feel totally untouched. All right, this place is pretty cool, I gotta say. We're very into this Chappaquiddick Island place. It has really exceeded expectations, both in terms of size and just views. Look at this, beautiful.
Chappaquiddick isn't just about the beaches. It's also a haven for wildlife. One of the coolest things we noticed was the number of ospreys soaring above.
Find this giant nest. I don't know what kind of hog that is at the top of it. Technically, this is an osprey, not a hawk. Although they're often called fish hawks because, well, fish make up almost their entire diet.
The island is dotted with tall nesting platforms designed just for them. These platforms help protect their nest from predators and give them a clear view of the surrounding waters for hunting.
Watching them swoop down and snag a fish from the water is incredible.
If you're visiting during spring or summer, keep your eyes to the sky. You'll definitely spot one circling above. The next place we checked out was the Dike Bridge. If it looks familiar, it's probably because you've heard of the 1969 Kennedy incident that put this spot on the map.
These days, the bridge leads to some of the island's best beaches. We walked out to find incredible stretches of sand that were practically empty.
Watching this little bird dive bomb over and over again. It is hilarious.
Derek's watching birds dive bomb into the water.
It's hilarious to watch. They really mean it.
You can drive on this usually, but I think right now it's limited to the bird hatchings. It's pretty awesome. Untouched.
Untouched, absolutely beautiful.
If you're into solitude and nature, Chappaquiddick is a perfect escape. It's wild, peaceful, and nothing like the bustling main island.
Honestly, it's hard to believe this place is just a short ferry ride from the chaos of Edgartown.
Next, we explored the island's other popular towns, starting with Oak Bluffs, the most colorful corner of Martha's Vineyard.
This town has it all. Gingerbread cottages that look straight out of a fairy tale, lively beaches, and a bustling shopping center.
Oak Bluffs is vibrant, charming, and full of family-friendly energy.
After Oak Bluffs, we made a quick stop in Vineyard Haven, the gateway to Martha's Vineyard.
This town is known for its classic New England charm and being one of the main ferry ports on the island.
Our main mission? Dinner at the Black Dog Tavern, a Martha's Vineyard icon. Tonight we're having dinner at Black Dog Tavern.
It's famous for hearty meals, waterfront views, and of course, that black dog logo you've probably seen everywhere.
Mac and cheese with steak tips.
Stick tips.
Salmon with orzo salad. Pretty awesome views. So at this point in our trip, we realized there are a total of 5 lighthouses on Martha's Vineyard, and we had already technically seen 3 of them.
Naturally, we had to see the other two.
The first is Head Lighthouse, which was our first stop.
Next, we saw the Edgartown Lighthouse.
The Cape Pogue Lighthouse is the most remote, located all the way at the farthest point of Chappaquiddick. We couldn't get there due to beach closures, but let's just imagine you can see it here in this drone footage.
The last 2 lighthouses are the East Chop and West Chop lighthouses. No, they have nothing to do with pork chops. These points along the coast earned their names from the choppy waters offshore.
Today we're exploring East Chap and Martha's Vineyard. Now, the West Chap Lighthouse isn't actually open to the public like the other four, but this is what it looks like. We ended our trip at the base of the Aquinnah Cliffs, one of the most breathtaking spots on Martha's Vineyard.
These cliffs are made of clay and have been shaped by the elements over thousands of years. Their colors are especially vivid when the sunlight hits just right.
This area holds deep cultural and historical significance for the Wampanoag people, who have lived on the island for centuries and consider these cliffs sacred.
Spending the day on the beach below, surrounded by these towering cliffs and crystal clear water, felt like the perfect way to say goodbye to the island.
If you're planning a trip to Martha's Vineyard, make sure to include Aquina on your itinerary. It's truly unforgettable.
Thanks for joining us on this adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next video.
And let us know in the comments, what's your favorite New England coastal escape?